Yes, sir. Are you about to get sucked up by a tornado or no, sir? Come on.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set, ready. Field, black, 33, yellow. Set.
Off play action. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And it looks like one of the Jets was able to get in there and secure it. And they did, so they keep the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Green Jack. Blaster, 6. Ready?
3rd and long, and here's Rattler. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
180. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. They'll run with Gibbs. First down and more inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Detroit.
Gain of 23 yards. First down, Lions.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 9-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harris. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 43.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Herbie Joseph there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Black. 95. Red. Cycle. Set.
Out of the gun. Rattler.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now Goff gonna hold on to it. And he's in! Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Six. Mega. Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Drill. 52. Spot.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
That's good for a Jets.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
2nd and 10.
Black Ultra. Down. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready. 45. White. Hut.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Come on now.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Throwing again, Rattler. Forced to his right. That is caught. To the goal line is in. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Jets.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Value free. Cut. Hold on. 180. Turbo.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
180.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. The ball comes out. And the Jets come up with a takeaway. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Here's a second and 9.
at the 13-yard
Come on,
line.
set. 45. White. Striker. 3-3. 6. Mega. Claws red. Ready.
Here's Rattler. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hut, hut.
We'll try and run it here. It's H.A. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A second down throw for Goff. That's good. It's Isaac to Sloss. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On play action, Goff. And that ball out of reach. toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. We're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Dallas Turner getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
We're good. We're good. 180. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. It is third and long.
14.
Goff to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. First and 10.
Two. We go.
To Slaw, the man in motion. Goff to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He gets free, and he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Next to score, Lions 20, Jets 10.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Black shot. Ready, Edo blue. Rank 38. Hut.
Rattler gonna throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
His throw left side for Slaw. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good. For Lions.
On first down. It's gone. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20. Goff. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Wait.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2.
What?
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal.
2 for 1.
Detroit.
2 for 1. We go tonight. Yep. By 20. An average roll. What's that?
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now Goff. It is brought in the end zone. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Jets 10. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. They'll return this from the 11. Oh, a good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Red, striker, 3, set.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. Not going for 2. They'll pick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Lions 27, Jets 17.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
In motion, that's the tight end there. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
We go.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Goff to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
12. We go tonight. Right 20.
Williams in motion. Throwing, Goff. He's got the golden domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Detroit.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Jets' 37-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
17.
They'll go play action with Goff. That'll be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Jets take over.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Up second and 2.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To throw on second down is Rattler. Yeah, look out. That ball is
Oh,
free
fuck
in the
nah,
end
bro.
zone. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to get
Bro, why does that shit only happen to you? I swear you posted the same shit.
Just lose track of actually
not too long ago.
he was retreating, and at some point you think that ball's going to come out and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he did it. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. To throw is Goff. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Lions.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming after you.
Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
Black 20.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On second down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Third down, they need 5. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. He'll let this one go long for Williams. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2.
Ready, break. Green Jack. Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Red, yellow. Set.
His own end zone. It's Rattler. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 7-yard line.
Smash. Red, 43 rail. Ready, ready. 52 blue. Blaster. 6. Zoom black.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
White, white. Set cut. Blue, black, ultra. Set cut.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He keeps it himself.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Red, yellow, 22. Needle, striker, 3.
Rattler now on first down. Flush to his right, and that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Claws ready. 50, green. Ready.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That's caught! Devon Achane! And he will take this one in. 88 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. We'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They hand it to Gibbs. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Goff just going to tack this one forward. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
Detroit Lions, first down. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Detroit.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
2 for 1.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Right side, caught by Wiley. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
White, 6. Here we go. Blaster, 6. Red, 38. Black, ultra. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
That's good.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
10 cycles. Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Rattler. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Set, hut. 45, white. Blue striker. Red cycle. Ready.
Rattler to throw it again. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in by H.M. And he is going to have a Jets first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Second down and 10.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
50, grit, trouble, 30, ready.
A run out of the gun with H.M. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Hurry.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Striker, 3-3, claws red. Hut.
Out of the gun, Rattler. That one out wide to H.M. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Red, 38, red, yellow. Set, hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 3rd and 7.
Drill green. Here we go. Yelp 6. Mega. Black Ultra. Smash. Red. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
White. White. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
They're going for it. Here's Rattler. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand. And forces a turnover on downs. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Gibbs with a first down and more. Jahmyr Gibbs. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Seiblert's extra point is true. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
52 blast flip. Striker, 3, black shot. Red, yellow, go. I got him, man, I got him. 60 red, 60 blue. Red, cycle, drill, green. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard
They face second down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow, blue. 10 black. Smack, red. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort